Cousin Internet. It's me, Cousin Todd, with Mama's Comedy Show. And with me is Cousin James.
Hello.
And Cousin Cody.
I'm back with a beard.
And Cousin Devin.
She's back with a beard, too.
That was the sound of her beard
on her vagina.
It's ASMR.
Oh, crap. Guess what, guys?
Hey, Todd.
Devin is going to my gym tomorrow with me.
Oh, you're doing Camp Gladiator?
No, sure not.
Yeah, she's going with me.
Is that
tomorrow.
why she's eating chips?
Uh-huh. Got to get those carb up before we go.
If anybody at this
Carb
table
up,
needs a gym,
carb
it's
up.
definitely Devin. I seriously walked so much this past. Did you die when you got home?
My legs feel like Thor.
Cody and I were both in New
You're
York.
Thor. I couldn't sit down for a week.
It hurt so much.
We were both in New York last week, and I seriously, the train schedules got screwed up at night to where you had to walk to the next frickin' system to get the.
I sweat
they do that
so much.
It was so gross.
So hot.
It was like walking through hot, wet garbage. It was hotter than here.
I also don't own shorts, and I only had long jean pants.
Oh.
And I literally
You should
was
just cut those. Make some jean shorts.
Jorts.
I almost did, and I should have because I'd bought some.
Did you chafe?
Did I shave? No.
Chafe.
Oh, did I chafe? Yes.
Ah.
Did I only have 2 pairs of jeans with me that entire trip? Yes.
Yes.
Well, that's why you can
Did I-
cut one pair. That
Did
way
you
you
wash
have
a pair in the
of jorts.
bathtub?
Nope.
Nope.
Did I just suck it up and deal
stink?
with it? Yes.
Oh, you had swamp crotch.
Oh, I had swamp ass, swamp crotch, swamp
So
people.
when I would go to Vegas
Swamp
a lot,
taint.
swamp taint.
you get we get swamp taint here because the humidity.
But
It's required
It
as a
was
performer
Vegas.
for
Yeah.
this show.
Absolutely.
In Vegas, they don't have that humidity. You just have that heat. So
so
your
it's a dry heat.
your taint gets that chafing, like that dry, crusty,
Oh.
and
I usually
visceral.
bring like baby powder for
lotion.
my taint.
Yeah,
No, not lotion, just
Gold Bond.
powder.
yeah. I actually
Full
wanted
powder.
to invent underwear that has like a lotion bladder in it, and then you just
like the
stick your
tissues?
hand.
lotion bladder.
Yeah, just like a taint
Like the
bladder
Puffs
of lotion.
tissues.
And then just you stick your hand in your pocket, give a couple squirts to lube up your taint. You're good to go.
I was thinking of like a lotion whoopee cushion.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Lucian cushion.
Lotion cushion.
It was gross though, because it's the heat that we have here, but there's no trees, there's no breeze. It's all the buildings, and then all the garbage, the hot, wet, stinky garbage.
I survived off of slices of pizza and Cheez-Its and energy drinks.
How does anyone live up there? Animals.
That's what I said. I got punched in the face for saying that to a New
Did you?
Yorker.
So Devin, tomorrow, don't worry about bringing anything.
Okay.
We're in a gym.
I won't bring
Survive
anything.
on only
I won't
pizza.
Bring my body.
and
I won't bring myself.
Just bring as many energy drinks as you can. Stay up real late.
I'm just gonna astral project there.
If
and
you-
really get the
Her
workout
boyfriend has
mentally.
been there the past few Saturdays.
did you know this?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's
Oh, I
pumping
know.
it to his name.
Yeah, he
'Cause
takes his shirt off at the end of the workouts.
Oh, I know. He tells me about it. I'm like, why do you bother wearing a shirt when you go in the first place?
Because he wants Todd to see the reveal.
Wait, does
Listen.
he just tell you that just so you can imagine him shirtless? Like,
No,
hey,
no,
babe.
no.
So,
He
anyways,
He does
I
it
got
really
to-
slow too.
Is your
Does
girlfriend
he-
tonight?
She's not. No, she's doing rehearsals for Little Fox.
Yeah.
And her rehearsals go till like 11
His
o'clock.
girlfriend's an actress.
She was in a show
Yeah,
recently.
I
she was
know.
in
I'm
one
just
of
saying
these.
she's really good. I
She's
wasn't
talented
here.
more than I am. I get it.
I wasn't here for her show because
She's also
she
really
was
cute.
taking
Yeah.
my spot
You
and
know,
young.
and
Got
she's young.
bangs.
And what else does she have?
She has
on
a
you?
really talented family.
Yeah, what else? Oh, come on, keep it going. Keep it going.
She has a really crappy boyfriend, unfortunately.
I heard that.
She has the best crappy boyfriend.
Speaking of exes, I
oh,
had an
Segue.
idea. No, I had an
Did
idea.
you know this, Cody?
I had no idea.
I
Yeah,
have one.
no, Cody's my ex. So.
It's been
no,
very awkward.
Mine just announced he has a girlfriend.
I heard a new joke the other day, so this could apply to you. But I'm going to tell it tonight in the
Please
show.
tell me.
I'm going to test it on you guys
That would be
first.
great.
So, I saw my ex-girlfriend and her current boyfriend get hit by a bus the other day, and I thought, oh man, that could have been me. But then I remembered I don't know how to drive a bus.
I kind of felt like that was coming. I did.
I was hoping you said I don't have a CDL.
Bus, is that a bus
Yeah.
license?
Yeah, it's a
bus
bus
license.
license. I think what you said is going to hit way harder than what I would say. Too bad I don't have a CDL permit, the Class E.
There's a game. I think we actually talked about it on one of the podcasts with Ed. But Penn and Teller in the
Oh, I love
90s released a video game that
Really?
was the game is
It must have sold millions.
literally the game is you are a bus driver driving on an interstate between Las Vegas.
No, that's Speed.
No,
That's the movie Speed.
what the game is. James, can you look it up, James? Penn and Teller game. But it is a straight highway, and it is a first-person point of view of driving a bus, and you literally have to keep the bus on the road straight.
Speed.
No, it's just look up Penn and Teller video game. It's like 8 hours.
Keanu Reeves.
So it's
Sarah
not like
Sandra Bullock.
it's not like you could even like put your controller down because your bus drifts a little bit. So you have to constantly just keep the controller straight.
That sounds
Smoke and Mirrors.
awful.
Is that the name of the game?
No, bullshit. I mean, these
That's
are all
their TV show.
I know.
Did you look up Penn and
Desert
Teller?
Bus.
Desert Bus.
Desert.
The very worst video game ever created.
And they
They
have
played
it
in high
on the
school.
HTC Vive, so you can play it in VR. Just get a seat and sit there. And
Cool.
So all it is you're driving a bus down the one
That's
lane.
that's
Is
like
there
a.
any goal?
no, yeah, to
keep
get
it straight.
passengers
Do you
to
ever
their
get Vegas?
destination.
If you've
You
been
get to
scrolling
Vegas?
through Facebook, you see like some of the new streamers and gamers and stuff come
Yeah.
through. And there's one that I saw that someone was streaming this semi-truck simulator game. And all they do is they pick up loads of like
Loads.
stuff. Yeah, they pick up
Loads
big old loads
of
of
stuff.
semen.
Shut up.
No, big old just like truckloads and fuck, I don't know what they're called. Cargo. There we go.
That's good.
They bring
Dad
us
shorts?
dad shorts, yeah, cargo dad shorts, and but it's just them driving in
Yeah.
like the simulation. Like, hey, look at me, I'm a truck driver. I was like, you could do that in real life, and I still wouldn't watch.
That's how I feel about the Sims game in general. Like I could never get into the
I
Sims.
love.
I never got
You didn't
into
like
The Sims
torturing the fake?
No, because
kids
they're
and stuff?
fake. Like I have real neighbors that I could torture, and
It's true.
yeah,
love
Come on, you
The
guys are
Sims.
pussies if you don't want to set fire to a
No,
human.
that's why I never move into your neighborhood.
I
Yeah.
used to like
And-
get inspired by things. Like I saw the movie Room with Brie Larson, and then I like made a hostage situation for my Sims.
It's like the same thing with
That was
Grand
like
What's
3
wrong
years
with you?
ago.
It's like with Grand Theft Auto. Why play video game where you can crash a car and like pay hookers?
Okay,
Maybe
but
do that-
because
do
you
that in
can't-
real life
Yeah.
on OBT in Orlando. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I can't like come back to life once the cops shoot me to death.
yeah,
you know?
you can. It's
That's
called
the biggest
meth.
difference.
Yeah,
Like
that's the biggest difference
in The
for me.
Sims, like what are you gonna do? You're gonna
You're white. They'd let
create
you go.
a hostage situation,
Yes.
or can you actually do anything horrible in The Sims?
Yeah. What do you
Like
talking
what?
about? What do you mean by
You can have
horrible?
sex
Like
in the
murder?
jacuzzi.
You can like
You could not file your
um,
taxes.
You can not
you can
change the
get
toilet paper roll.
evicted. Yeah, you can get evicted for
All right, yeah, okay, but like Grand Theft Auto, you can fuck a hooker in Grand Theft Auto,
And you can beat her up.
and when she gets out of the car, you beat her to death and
not
take
pay
your
her.
money back.
Yeah.
There is a version for blind people that's called Grand Theft Audio.
Hey, can you knock my car?
Wow, I feel like I'm really there.
And it goes like this. Vroom, vroom,
It's just a
vroom.
guy just in the recording studio, just doing all the noises. It's a Foley artist.
Hey, baby, want a date? Come on, bitch. Get in my car.
All of these voices sound like the same woman. I'm not enjoying this game.
Hey, get out of here, you weirdo! Oh, sorry, man, I'm a woman. Okay,
Okay. Excellent game.
If you were
You
all
guys-
shot in one take.
You guys ever played Desert Bus? Yeah.
all right, so let's do this.
What are you
Let's say James,
Todd.
if you could design a video game,
Oh, gracious.
what would the concept of your video game be?
I don't know, honestly, because I don't play video games. The only stuff that I like to do are like trivia and like
Right, but I mean, there's like
puzzle games.
I think it was Dimitri Martin who said he wanted to create a video game called Super Busy Hospital, and it was where you take care of all of the people who were injured in other video games.
Actually, okay, I know what I would do. It wouldn't necessarily be a video game, but like more of a computer program. I would love to create a computer program because I'm in weddings, right? For a client, bride, couple, whatever, to see what a full proposal would look like, and then as you start cutting things to help them with their budget, to show them what they're cutting out and what they would actually be getting for what they can afford. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like decorate a reception, and this is what it would look like for everything that I'm proposing. Now, if you need to take this away, if you need to make these centerpieces lower, that
Eventually,
kind of
it's just
thing.
them standing in a Pizza Hut parking lot.
Taco Bell. Yeah, exactly. I
Taco
would
Bell
love to do
Pizza Hut,
that.
one of those where it's divided. And you're like,
Yeah.
look, guys,
I would love to
by doing this, we've doubled our food options.
like create a bride's bouquet of like the peonies and all the beautiful garden roses that
Penises?
The
peonies
panties.
or
Oh.
peonies as they say up north. But then if they have to fit a certain budget, I could take out those flowers and fit in something more economical
Like
and show them
panties.
the difference. Pansies.
You're
That's
not
what I'd
allowed
like to do.
Throw them. That's a hate crime.
I know. Well, that's what my video game would be. It would be
All right.
it would be bridal budget frenzy.
I would rather drive a bus.
But
Cody.
wouldn't that be cool though?
Mine's more. I have two. One would be
Beverly
plausible
Man.
taxi, because I think crazy taxi is just too much.
Did you
You
say
know,
plausible?
plausible
Have
taxi.
you ever played Crazy Taxi?
No, but I like Taxi, the thing on TV with the game show.
Well, no. Okay, hold on. Let's set this up so
Cash
yours
Cab?
Yeah.
yours has
Cash
more of a
Cab.
payoff.
Yeah.
So in Crazy Taxi, it's a Sega game, and the guy talks like this: Crazy Taxi.
I've
You
heard
got
that.
10
I have
minutes to
heard
get
that.
as many people as they want to get to
Yeah.
their crazy location.
So-
It's like Cash Cab.
You pull up, and someone jumps in the car, and they go, "Take me to the heliport." And
They
then-
all drive convertibles.
yeah,
like,
and you just tear ass as fast as you can, jump curbs.
and the more you do it, the people in the back go, like it just cheer.
They're all Japanese businessmen.
And like, so there was an arcade that used to be on 436 here in Orlando, and they had the sit-down version of Crazy Taxi.
Oh,
And I would
man.
go there and I would play that for like 2 hours straight, and then I would get in my car to drive home and,
And
go.
then you'd be like,
"Ooh,
great, Tom's
this
Crazy
is-"
Taxi.
You would understand, like, every time you see one of those big 18-wheelers with, like, that would carry multiple cars and stuff on the back, those would be, like, off-ramps for the taxis that you would jump off of, and every time I see one of those, I'm like, I think I can make it.
I can make it. I can do
And
it.
in reality, you just
Try it.
crash in the back of a truck.
And it's my insurance company hates me for it.
But then as you're doing it, you just be like, Crazy Taxi.
All right, so in plausible taxi.
Plausible taxi, you get to people at their destinations at a reasonable time.
And your insurance is
you hit real traffic.
you get like kickbacks from your insurance because you're such a great driver.
Yeah, people cut you off and you get upset, but you can't really do anything
You just
because
shake your fist.
you're on the clock. You charge people. Sometimes you have to drop fares. It's really cool.
All right.
The other one was a normal improv guy, and it's you
There's
have
no
to
such
repeatedly
thing.
hit the button to yes and people and scenes, and you get more points.
Oh, God.
Press A to yes and.
And if you fail to do it in time, you get the no but, and then you get stuck doing hand jobs on the street.
Wow, that's a
Just like
turn.
real
Does
life.
that not happen to you guys?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
but-
do hand jobs? I've
Oh
graduated.
no, I never hit that no butt.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
That way, someone's going to get that butt.
No butt.
No butt.
Do-do-do-do.
Devin.
I'm trying to think. I like a very low stakes video game. I get very stressed playing them, so I think it would
Video
be
game
nice
yoga.
It's like
Just
the
like-
Jerry Poppet.
if it was like a VR The Sims, but like it was like online.
You'd go shopping?
Oh, I would go shopping.
Yeah.
If it was like a VR version of The Sims and it was online and everyone could build their houses and I could like walk into their houses.
So like Minecraft.
But like better looking than that. And I would like go into their houses and I could like
Clean it?
live in them virtually.
Right.
Would your
I don't
slogan
know.
be "It's like Minecraft except better looking"?
Yes, and I would have so many friends, obviously, and I would have a lot of people like all the other Sims like fall in love with me, but I would like be like, no, I
You
just
can't
want to
call
be. I
them
just want to be
Sims.
single for
So
now.
so you want to make Mean Girls the video?
Wait, so Max isn't
Yes.
even in this?
he could be if he plays his cards right. I mean,
He is a sim. She's
It's a single player
controller.
game.
Sim. But no, that makes me think of. I saw this video on Twitter today, and I think it was at an anime convention. It was literally like a VR game where you can have sex with an anime girl, and
Yeah.
it's on. Have you seen these videos?
I got it. I've got
So
it.
how do you have sex?
Yeah,
It's-
honestly, he had me play it whenever I came
Like,
over.
you have
last
to
night.
And
wear
it
the-
felt like
the-
someone stuck their
you
finger up your
wear-
butt,
you
right?
wear
I
the
think it
thing,
was
You
you.
wear
doing
the helmet,
it?
and then there's like this. It looks like a bubble, but it's like in the shape of a naked woman, but she doesn't have legs from the knees down, or a head, or
Yeah,
arms from the
that's the
elbows
fantasy.
down. And they were just going at it, like
How do
pants
you
on though.
How do you do it though?
I couldn't.
They-
tell
like,
you.
with the
I think
people-
that there's sensors
the
on
dream.
the.
The people in the masks are like humping the air.
There's also no
I mean,
mouth.
The people in the mask are humping like
so
the
she can't
doll. It was
Oh, there's like a-
crazy. There's like it looks like
in the
like
VR or like a real thing.
a real thing.
Oh, so that's like the joystick.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's
No,
the
the,
weird-
the joystick is the actual penis.
Yeah.
So they're humping that thing.
Yeah, and they were doing
my
it all
God.
in the middle of a convention center, just like going to town. And there was like
Oh.
a big TV set up so people
Oh
could
my
see what they were seeing, and
goodness.
it was terrible.
So where do they have like a separate compartment that
No.
collects the
Food pad?
semen?
I don't know. They're all in pants.
Oh, they're dry humping.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so precious.
So that you have to insert it through the pants.
They didn't.
I think when you actually buy the game, you don't use pants.
Is it just called dry hump?
it's called
Because that's what it sounds
no, it's
like.
called high school.
And then you have to like you
middle
get
school for
you
some
get
of us.
points for using all the lines that get you further. Like, oh, you know what? I'm not going to take this any further, but I just need to take off these jeans because the zipper's getting in my. I'm getting
Just the tip.
It hurts though.
Just the tip.
You know what?
Well, your pants, yes.
You gotta start wearing basketball
The
shorts.
New York pants.
He's
The
getting
cotton
soft
on my
typing.
underwear is really starting to rub me raw. I'm not trying to take anything further, but I'm going to take off my underwear. You know what?
see,
Your
look.
panties are kind of rough.
Oh my gosh, she's got video of it.
Yeah, I saw it on
Hold,
Twitter.
hold it up to the microphone so we can at least hear.
No,
Let
it's
me
just
see it. Hold it up this way so we can see it, though.
it's like people just talking about how these people are going at it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like this dude is riding
From
an
behind.
inflatable, invisible horse.
And weirdly enough, this is at the same place where they were doing the quick speed dating stuff. They're like, all right, so you guys, each person goes to the next table. You guys get to be at the VR.
They are not
So-
allowed on my dating game.
Let me ask you this though, because all right, so
I didn't mean to derail a
No,
conversation.
no.
I
It's
just am
good.
Traumatized.
I just burped.
So that
So
was your video game?
yeah,
That
Okay.
was my
she,
video game.
her video game is one that she literally had an example because it already exists.
It looked like a weird bubble thing, didn't it? Yeah.
All right,
With
so
no head or legs or arms.
back in the old AOL days, there were
Skirt.
there were chat rooms where like I think that was kind of where cyber sex became a bigger thing.
Sexting.
ASL,
yeah.
dude.
Yep, ASL, age, sex, location for
I
Devin.
love American Sign Language.
Shame.
Yeah, people love to ask that.
But like that just became a way for people to jerk off and learn how to type one-handed. But
Voice to text.
you have these virtual reality systems now where you could do this. Like Devin, you could have a virtual reality system at home. You could go, I'm kind of lonely. You go into a chat room. You look for an avatar that would literally look like anything you want. And on the other side is a guy who is looking for you or looking for someone that looks like your avatar.
Looking
And what would that thing that you were
in all
looking
the
for?
wrong
What would that
places.
thing be? Let's all go around and say what what that thing is that we want to
Something
fuck.
fantastical.
Like a half dolphin, half,
Yeah.
With
half
wings.
corgi.
Yes. Like if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna get fucked by a corgi.
With the heart.
I wanted
butt.
to have a dolphin's face.
One of the queens. One of the queen's corgis.
All of the
No,
Queen's
but you know what I
corgis.
mean? Like
Couldn't
There's-
put back together the dolphin again.
whatever your fetish is, and honestly, it'll probably be the type of thing where it won't necessarily be what you look like. It'll be what I want you to look like. If I want a genuine interaction where I want to talk or hear the other person, but you would have something that you put on you for your vagina. Did I say that right?
Yep.
Vagina.
That's correct. Yeah.
Fajita.
Vagine.
Fajita. No, that explains the onions. And then the guy would put
Layers.
something on him,
Layers.
and then with each thrust he makes.
Wait, did you say he puts on ham?
Wait, this is not a real thing, or this is a real thing, or is this
Oh.
your fantasy?
No.
movie?
There are prototypes for this. Like this is something that is out there.
So it's like sex, but without actually having a partner because
But
you're
you can-
simulating each other.
But you can make it into whatever you want it to be as long as
Right.
there's a voice on the other side. You could be
It could
fucking
be-
whatever you
It
want
could
in
be a
this virtual
clown,
reality.
elephant,
Yeah.
ballerina, hippo.
All
Like-
together in one, yeah.
You could be fucking
Or
the hippo
all
from
four.
Fantasia. I mean,
or you could just upload your own avatar and just fuck yourself.
or a celebrity.
It's the first time that you've been able to do that, you know? People say
It's
it
gonna
all
be
the time.
it's gonna
They
be
could do a
an
celebrity.
exciting time.
You could pre-record all the things you want to say and then have it say
Have
it
it say it to
to
you.
Oh
your
yeah,
avatar.
me.
Although-
Oh yeah,
The-
me.
Oh yeah, you're doing great, me.
Hold
I
on.
would
Oh,
just have sex
thanks,
with a guy
me.
named James.
Hold
That's
on
all
a
I
second.
need.
Wait, Devin, could you please do your impression of a
You doing
robot,
sex?
a robot sex doll? What she would say to sound sexy?
If it was me,
Yeah, you're programming the robot sex doll for someone else.
oh, for someone else.
Yeah.
So it's okay. I think I understand what you mean.
Okay.
It would be like, oh yes, oh yes, keep it going.
Good job, fella.
You're so close.
Buck up,
wow.
camper.
It's so early to say that too. Ooh, you're so close.
I'm proud of you.
like I
and so
just
is your
started.
mom.
Don't talk about my mom. The problem with that is like,
You
so
sounded like a gay man.
if you were,
Good on you.
because as a guy, and I'm sure it's the same with women, you can knock one out for yourself way faster than anyone else.
Oh yeah, I mean you
possibly
know
could.
what buttons to touch.
Literally.
Literally.
So, but like, if you're doing,
That's why I don't do hand jobs.
yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah,
Um,
blowjobs all the way.
If you're doing cyber sex with someone as a guy and you knock yourself out right away and she's still like, oh yeah, I'm so into it, you're like, oh yeah, me too. Cleaning up, cleaning up. Yeah, I'm getting close. Let me wipe everything down. But the difference is when you actually have a device that you put on, so you actually feel a penis. Am I saying that right? You actually feel
No,
the
Vagina.
It's pen is.
penis. You feel the penis inside your fajitas.
Dick.
Oh, penis and fajitas.
So like you're going at it. This guy looks like a Dudley Moore,
No.
What the fuck is that?
Oh my God, you're so young, Arthur.
and
Arthur?
that's
The
there was a
aardvark?
remake. There was a remake.
Arthur from the children's show Arthur.
Yes.
Oh, yes, he looks like an anteater.
It looks like an anteater.
All right, so
Wow.
you're
I want to get fucked by Arthur.
you're getting
Let's see. We're envisioning
I just
Benedict
love that
Cumberbatch.
sweater.
anyone that
Oh,
downloads
it gets me
the
so turned on.
anyone that downloads the Dora the
wine.
Explorer
What's that white rabbit's
sex
name?
doll
Sure.
is
Buster,
getting arrested.
Backpack,
I want
backpack,
Buster to bust a nut on me.
But like
I can
that's
never say, oh, Arthur.
so you have this device. We'll just say you and Cody are going at it, but not for realsies.
Okay,
You're doing
Cody,
it
we're
virtually.
going at it. Ready?
Who's ready to
go at
bust
it.
her up?
But the device that
All
Cody
right.
has on his penis
Yeah.
is recreating
It's so small.
his penis
Wait.
inside of you.
Oh, Christ.
So with each thrust that he makes, you feel it.
And each Kegel I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it absorbs up into your stomach, and then it slowly creates a penis-like substance
Then
inside
you have
of your
virtual
stomach.
babies.
A robot baby.
Oh,
Yeah,
my God.
that's how cyborgs are born.
Cyborgs.
Cyborg.
Cyborgs.
That's how those cyborgs are born.
Okay,
You
so,
Thanks for
know?
being a
okay,
soda.
so at the same vein, he's got a vagina around him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's penetrating something.
Okay.
No, I for sure have a vagina
around you, around your
Yeah.
cack.
around my
And
cat.
is there anything tickling his balls?
And let me ask you this.
Yeah, yeah.
So, all right, let's take the other person out of the equation. It's purely a
Just you.
digital. No, but it's a digital. Like,
Oh.
I'm like, oh, I want to fuck Natalie Portman.
Okay.
So I
She'd let
download the Natalie Portman program.
Skin.
And she'd
Right.
like rap
Oh,
about
dude,
it the
it's-
whole time.
I can't get it. It's not unlocked yet. It's just a shadow of Natalie Portman.
So, but
I don't have enough
like,
coins.
I need more tokens.
in my living room, I have this inflatable like pool thing.
I
Like
really
that
thought you were going to say
thing, like that
inflatable
thing,
Natalie
yeah.
Portman.
Yes. No, but it's just like an inflatable thing that's human shaped.
Sure.
And yeah, look at that. James just held up a picture of the device I'm talking about.
Well, it's a fleshlight, but then it coordinates with a virtual reality thing. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, quick thought.
Yeah.
This is all really terrible.
But it exists.
I hate
but
this.
this is what I'm saying.
But think about it. It's
I love
also
it.
sanitary because you're not spreading STDs.
It's sanitary if you're sanitary.
And
I'm
well,
using it in all of
I
your
mean,
houses.
if you're not spreading STDs, and it also
Or
could
if you
help
work for
possibly the
sanitation.
rape population. Because men could live out their fantasies virtually and not take it out on other people.
Yes, but I feel like that also kind of fosters that kind of thinking because then
Like
if,
they would want to seek it out.
No,
well, if nobody in the video game says no, then one day you're out in the real world and you're like, hey, let's fuck, and someone's like, no,
No.
Right,
and then they're
but
like,
I think
not.
the problem with the incels now are well,
Infidels.
No, incels.
the
The Chads and what?
Chads and was
Heathers,
it
Brittany's,
Betty's.
Betty. I don't remember.
Um,
It's a whole thing, girl.
But I know what an
Black
incel is. I
Betty.
don't know.
You need to go back into the.
but it's
different-
like defusing them because they have this pent up sexual aggression because they feel like they're owed sex. But if they have something that is
an outlet.
yeah, and it's
Literally.
virtual and it's not just them cranking one off into
Yeah.
a tissue or a sock.
Okay, I know this sounds really, really horrible, but could that also help like pedophiles?
That would be, but
That's rough.
That's a
'cause
tricky line, isn't it?
because
not
then you
gonna
have
download
someone
children into
programming
that.
a virtual kid.
I know, but I mean, they're talking about castrating these guys so they don't have that urge anymore. But maybe that's another.
No, I think they definitely
I
should be
know.
castrated.
Yeah, I said take the whole dick.
No,
I'm
I'm
saying
100% for them being
there's
castrated.
it's chemical castration, so it's not necessarily like. Actual
I say we go
physical-
old fashioned again.
Take
I
the
do
Where's
too.
that on
dick.
the ballot?
I completely
Take
agree with
the
that. But as
dick.
far as like I know it's like a weird line, like a therapy. I don't know.
Let's make
Well-
all sexual predators into eunuchs, you know?
Well, but that
Take
that
that
poses the
dick.
question of, does someone who creates a virtual or a 3D piece of art of a naked child,
Yeah.
is that person committing a crime
Right.
when no child has been damaged?
Yeah,
and
it's
like,
still porn. It's still children's porn. I mean, like any version of
But I don't think
child
it's
pornography.
I don't think it's illegal. I think that's the gray
Child
area
pornography
right now.
is definitely
no, child pornography
but
is.
it was a digital version of something and not an actual
But
person
it
that's been
would
harmed.
still fall under.
It's like
I
if
would still
I-
think it would fall under that
Yeah.
umbrella of child pornography because if
Yeah.
you think about digital images,
I
of
think
kids,
there was
like
a
it's in the
case-
same thing.
But I think there was a case about this recently, or within the past 10 years.
Wow.
I think there was a case about it, and I don't know what the outcome
That's
was.
That fucks
mind
with your
blowing to
head,
say that
man.
that's not.
But that
child
would be the
porno- that's
equivalent
not
of-
considered. You know.
If I painted a portrait of me, if I
Depends on
painted
how
a
it's
portrait
used.
of me, shooting Trump in the face,
It's art.
it's art, and it's not a crime or a threat.
Well, wasn't there something
If
just
I painted
recently
on the
about
White House
that?
lawn, then yes, then I'm in trouble.
Art's in the wrong place.
Wasn't there something that was just about that? Like
About-
like somebody. Oh yeah, Kathy Griffin. The whole thing with her in the head.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
True, and she was not on the White House lawn. So, but I mean, she still got in big trouble about that.
She
She
didn't
lost
get
a
in
lot.
trouble by the law. She just like people
Got
came
feedback,
after
right.
her.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is like because it wasn't something that she could get in
So,
trouble with the law.
I guess, yeah. Okay, maybe not legally, it's not there, but morally
Oh,
and
yeah,
ethically, it's still against it.
still
And-
don't want that
but
guy
I-
living
I-
on your street.
I think at that point, though, people will start to look at that, and I would think that there would be restrictions that start to come about
It's like-
because of that. You
Like
know,
I'm not advocating.
what's art? What's a threat?
Yeah, I'm not advocating
no,
creating
for sure.
3D child porn, but
Though your shirt says otherwise.
well,
I mean,
listen, I have a shirt
I
made.
mean, Todd,
For-
you really
for-
shouldn't walk around with free candy written all over you.
it's pretty impressive. I mean, when you turned out the lights earlier, it was also glowing in the dark.
The front of my shirt says free candy. The back of my shirt says, "Can you help me find my puppy?"
Yeah, and then your van. It's so pretty.
Yeah,
Yeah. No
It's-
windows, but it's a really
right,
pretty
it's
van.
a time machine.
And the
hey,
exhaust actually blows
That's what
glitter.
scraped into the side of it. It's a time machine.
carved with a key.
I thought it goes nice with the claw marks.
So
Yeah.
back to this question though. So let's say Cody, your girlfriend,
Yes.
she has this device,
Sure.
or you have this device.
Sure.
You're not having cyber sex with another person. It's basically a computer-generated entity that you're having sex with, or you come downstairs, your girlfriend is just laying on the couch with this inflatable thing on top of her. Do you go, "You fucking bitch, you cheated on me"?
I think so. It's emotional.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
not emotional. It's
Completely.
I
physical.
still
like a
think
mental
that there's
thing.
something wrong. I don't know about cheating. Like, I mean, it's a
You got to get that thing out of your house then.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, I'm destroying.
Why would you have
it.
sex with that and not with me when I'm
No,
fully
that,
capable upstairs?
Yeah, that was my point. It's like
Yeah.
it may not be like the definition of cheating, but I think it's still under that same umbrella of cheating because
Well, then is
there's something
porn
wrong.
Is porn cheating then?
Some people do believe that.
It depends on how it's used.
Yeah, I think some
Right.
people. I mean, I think that's again, it's a case by case basis type of a thing. It depends on the situational thing around it.
She goes to the store for 20 minutes. What are you supposed to do?
The dishes, like she asked.
Breathe for a little bit. I got urges.
No, I mean, is that, would you consider it cheating if Max was like, "Hey, I rubbed one out"?
No,
No?
no,
Have you ever caught him?
no.
Do you
Has
that
he
you
ever
want to
done it
admit?
for you in front of you?
Huh?
That's weird. Like,
No.
you know,
I like it. I think it's hot.
I think it's hot when
Just
a
like
girl
a
does
guy
it, but
would-
a guy's dick is so
I
uncomfortable.
love penises.
I just don't know what to. It's like when someone's like, "I wrote you a song," and they play you the song, and after like the first second, you're like, "I don't really know what to do besides just stare at here and be like, yeah, this is the song."
I think it's a weird comparison to compare masturbation and writing a song.
Well, just like I mean, like,
Well, the song is
that's-
about me.
That's musical
Watch
masturbation.
me strum my own guitar.
no, I just mean like, just think about that. If someone was like, "Hey, I wrote you a song and I want to play it for you," just you and
Oh,
that
yeah.
person in their room sitting there playing you this song on a guitar, that's like okay.
While you
They
masturbate.
held
It's an
you
okay song.
musically hostage.
Yeah, and you can only sit there and like nod
There's
along
difference.
because it's a
not like you're
3-minute
sitting there-
song.
Well, it's not
True.
like you're sitting there watching TV and you're just like, "Hey, babe, why don't you go crank one out while while I'm sitting here?" It's completely different when you're in the moment and you're kind of with your partner and using it as a.
Hey, babe, I'm going to start boiling the noodles if you want to crank one out.
So I can watch
I'm
you
not
while
saying you're
I'm
doing
stirring
it-
the sauce. I
I'm
mean,
not saying you're doing it like while you're in the house.
Babe,
you know,
once
like-
you're done, I'm going. Can you please finish the dishes? Thank
No,
you.
but what I'm saying is, if guys think it's hot for a girl, there are girls who think that's hot as well.
Well, yeah,
sure.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
it's just, penises are just the most horrific sight imaginable.
They're like just wrinkly old dudes.
Yeah.
It's just weird to look at. And then they sometimes aren't wrinkly. It's like, okay, well,
Yeah. Sometimes they're not wrinkly. Sometimes they create fluids for Devin.
What? Wait,
Fluids.
what? No, they
Oh yeah,
don't.
you don't
What are
you don't like
talking about?
bodily fluids. How does that work? You don't have to answer that if you don't feel
Listen.
comfortable, but
You got to train yourself to like
Okay,
get through
there-
certain
there we
things.
go.
that's all I need to do. That's fine.
We have the answer. And then you have James, who's
It's
worked
like
up
how
an
to train
immunity.
your dragon.
Yeah, How to Train Your Dragon, writing a song, all the same. I get your analogy.
That's why I'm going to get my first tattoo, and it's going to be of Carl from Up on my penis. And it's mostly the glasses.
Oh, it's not, I thought I was thinking it was just him running the balloons, and it just
Oh,
slowly
I
gets.
thought that too.
It's just a house, so that whenever it's just like, oh man,
Let me
it's-
upside down, though, because the balloons are on the bottom. My balls.
Thank you for clarifying.
So that means you always have to do a handstand when you get an erection.
Yeah, I do. That's how my aim be true.
God, Jesus Christ.
Uh,
Ooh, or like a tape measure would be kind of a fun tattoo.
Yeah, but you gotta
have you
gotta
seen
off the scale
Have
of
you
that.
seen
On the
the
penis?
terrible
Yeah.
like terrible vagina tattoos? And there's one of Homer Simpson, and like the lips are his fucking
girl,
lip.
Oh my
girl in my
God.
burlesque
It's
group.
the worst
A
thing
girl
I've
in my
ever
burlesque
seen.
group has a stick figure with a lawnmower right at the edge of her pubic hair. It's pretty funny.
I've seen one of that, but it was like Donald Duck mowing the lawn.
yeah, like he's angry.
Yeah.
yeah.
See, which is weird because just shave it, and then have like a frustrated looking Donald like, what am I supposed to do?
You should have like a tattoo on your ass that just says wormhole with an arrow, like an arrow pointing right at your asshole.
And then I'll have a tattoo of like another butthole somewhere like between my shoulder blades.
You want to do anal tonight?
I gotta go help somebody park. I'll be right back.
See, I told you it's
That's
awful.
code for she's gonna fuck someone in the parking lot.
Oh, I thought she was just part-time valet.
She's gonna.
You never said what your video game
Oh
was
yeah,
going to
what's
be.
your?
I have a real one that I think would be cool.
Oh, I thought you said that you created.
Oh no, this would be a cool one that I want to do.
Oh,
Want
okay.
to create. Starts off, you're in a car, and you're like a reporter, and someone is sitting in the car next to you while you're driving down the street, and they're basically telling you, like this government secret, like oh shit, like this goes straight to the top. What are we gonna do? And as you're driving, you get T-boned at an intersection,
Oh my God,
and then
suspense.
you're out. Mm-hmm. When you wake up, you're in a hospital and you're paralyzed. And
Physical therapy, the video game.
that'd be the joke one. But you're in an electric wheelchair, and that's your only way of getting around.
Professor Xavier
So,
Origins.
but you have the
Oh, and you just get-
government officials who are the people who are in danger of you outing them come into the hospital to kill you, and you have to escape.
John McCain.
Just in an electric wheelchair.
It's like an expose video game about how ADA is like not everywhere that it
the
needs
American
to be.
Dental Association.
Yes. Wait, was that right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was right.
Yes.
But just like you need to go into a building and there's no ramp to be found.
Yeah.
Or you go to
then you have to write a
Universal and you have
letter.
to come back 15 minutes right before you are supposed to be there.
Yes.
The
You get
ADA
to
pass. Anybody remember that?
Go on a simulation game or ride,
A
but
simulation game ride.
you don't get to move.
And then I think my other game idea is set in the world of Grand Theft Auto, but you're just like a father of two, who like your wife works too much and you just have to make it through. But meanwhile, just this shit is happening all around you. Like you just hope that it's not your car that gets jacked.
Right.
So
Sounds a lot like my video game.
What was your video game?
Plausible Taxi.
Oh,
Listen, there's room for everyone in
it's
this
true.
world.
Insane. He's best friends with this guy, with my main character.
yeah. Oh, mine is called Plausible Uber, so it's totally different. Like,
Every 20 minutes, you see a guy like sprint across the screen, and then that's it for the next 30
Yeah.
minutes until something else crazy
Well,
happens.
I actually thought about that before. Is imagine like living in Gotham City. How often would
Okay.
you really see Batman? I mean, like maybe, every once in a while you're like, oh shit,
There he goes.
that was it.
I was trying to get the garbage. Fucking ruined my garbage can.
He threw it at this guy's face, and I was like, hey, Bat Dick, I got to pay real money for that.
You flipped me off, that asshole. Do you know
And
how
then
much?
the next day there was a golden trash can in its place with the Wayne Tech logo on the bottom of it.
I wish Batman would have replaced that instead of Wayne. Fucking
Enterprises.
asshole. I like that Wayne guy. Bruce Wayne, real nice guy.
Philanthropist.
One
All
day
right.
I'm not going to own this garbage chute anymore.
Philanthropist. Did you see the? I was just about to end it, but then you said that, Devin. You son of a bitch. Do you watch It's Always Sunny?
Oh yeah,
Somewhat.
The
yeah.
philanthropist?
He's like, I'm a full on rapist.
He's on a blind date with this girl, and he's just nervous. And they're like, "Just say you're a philanthropist." He's like, "I don't know what that word means." And then she's like, "So what do you do?" And he goes, I'm a full-on rapist."
He orders milk steak.
Oh, I think I have seen that one.
Milk steak and jelly beans.
Yeah.
it was just steak with milk in it. It was gross.
I watched a cooking tutorial on that.
Milk steak?
This guy makes food from TV shows and stuff, but he did the food of It's Always Sunny, and he made a rum ham. It was the grossest thing I've ever eaten in my life. But like once he does like what they do, which is really gross, he actually makes like a really good version of it. But yeah, he did a milk steak. It was the actual milk steak, the one from the show that he made with jelly beans, was the fucking grossest thing I've ever seen in my life. All right, we should wrap this up.
Oh, of course.
Well, we have a show to do.
Well, I'm sorry. I was trying to help somebody in our audience get here.
You've got some jisms on your face.
Well,
James,
hi.
what did you learn tonight?
I learned that shit. People can't park to get here.
Okay. Cody, what did you learn tonight?
I learned that Devin thinks that masturbation and writing a song is the same thing.
The experience of watching both of those is very similar.
Okay.
Thank you.
Devin, what did you learn tonight?
I learned that... Oh, fuck. I feel like I didn't learn anything. It's like high school again. I learned that you spent a lot of time researching virtual reality sex to come into this conversation with all that knowledge.
James had it on her phone.
Okay,
The article's out there.
No. She had it on her phone.
That's true.
I had the Twitter video, and then you came at it with,
She
well,
doth
you know.
protest too much.
You know. All right, I have one of those in my house.
And I learned something tonight, too. I learned that, Devin, I want to write some music for you. All right, we're Mama's Comedy Show. We're here every Friday night at 10 p.m. Call 407-363-1985 to make a reservation. James, where are you?
You can find me at coursesandcuties.com. We have our 4th anniversary show coming up at the venue on August 17th, which is also an amateur contest. So if you've ever wanted to give your try at burlesque, go online and you can find out how to become a contestant. Oh, excuse
Contestant.
me. Oh, God, it's beer. And try and be a part of our
Beer and
Dear
germs.
James won't be there,
I'm
but...
sorry. I'm dying. So August 17th, Courses and Cuties at the venue. Come by and see us.
Cody, where are you?
Boy, oh boy, where aren't I? Am I right? I'm at the Cole Space in Orlando. Actually, the next 2 Mondays at 8 o'clock. I'm doing a Lowrider show, which Devin is also a part of.
Oh, yeah.
And then the following week, I'm going to causing a scene with my friend Jason, who is dating an improviser friend of mine. He has never done improv before, and he and Jess and myself are all going to do a set together with him having not done anything. I'll also be at the first time they're ever doing it at the Atlanta Comic-Con starting next Friday, the 13th, if you happen to be out there. Yeah.
That's $13 tattoo day.
Ooh.
I'll have a new tattoo. that night.
Be there all weekend, Fridays through Sunday. I'm pretty excited. I think I'm doing a panel for Ray Park and
Rape Park?
I heard
no, Ray
I heard
Park. Ray Park. He is Darth Maul, as
And
well.
he's also
as,
the Headless Horseman.
Yes, and I forget the other person, and I'm excited for the.
Can you let him know
following
virtually I want to fuck him?
Oh, I will.
Okay, thank you.
I will let him know.
She has a roughly child-shaped inflatable toy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Devin.
Devin.
Devin?
To Devin.
She's also Devin. Devin, where are you?
no. I'm on Twitter at All Dogs Go to Devin, and the 2 is
So gruesome.
number 2. And I'm also at Cole Space in Orlando this upcoming Monday. We're doing Hot Sauce, which is our local indie improv comedy night. We do it every second Monday of the month. And that's it, folks, for me.
And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Totters. Also, my book, Inhuman, is on Amazon. I have another book coming out in September, but you'll hear more about that as it comes. Oh, James, move that away from the mic. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, my boobs set off the microphone.
But yeah, that's it. right?
Yeah, your books are doing pretty well, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I saw the cover for the new one coming out. That's exciting. I read that one.
Yeah.
So
Crocodile.
good. And,
Excited about that
and I just read your other one.
That's my vote.
Your
Oh,
beta.
did you finish?
Yeah, I
the
finished
Parker
it.
and Jesus?
Yeah.
I like that one.
No, it sucks.
All right. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.com.